This is rock and roll.
People remember when the Bronx took over New Rochelle. Ladies' night, and the feeling's right. Oh yes, it's ladies' night. Oh what a night it'll be. Yes, it's ladies' night, and the feeling's right. Oh yes, it's ladies' night. Oh what a night. Girl, you got the one, a special something everywhere. From New York to Hollywood, it's ladies' night, and girl, the feeling's good. Oh yes, it's ladies' night, and the feeling's right. Oh yes, it's ladies' night. Oh what? Yes, it's ladies' night, and the feeling's right. Oh yes, it's ladies' night. Oh what? Second lady, sophisticated mama. Come on, you disco lady. Stay me tonight. If you hear any noise, it ain't the boys, it's ladies' night. Feel. Gonna step out ladies' night, stepping out ladies' night. Gonna step out ladies' night, stepping out ladies' night. Oh, this is ladies' night, and the feeling's right. This is ladies' night. Oh, what? This is ladies' night, and the feeling's right. Oh, this is ladies' night. Take it to the bridge. On disco nights, your name be seen. You can fulfill all your dreams. Party here, party there, everywhere. This is your night, baby. Be there. This is your night. Tonight, everything's gonna be alright. This is your night. Tonight, everything's gonna be alright. I don't need no light. Put on all those warm plays over there. Alright. Tonight, everything's gonna be. Pick it up. Joey on the keyboard. Yeah. Pick it up. Mr. Jimmy Fugazi on the guitar. Yeah. Mark Doyle. Hit it, Mark. Let's hear those horn players. Everybody, kind of put your hands together for the boys. JC Horns. Check it out. Yeah. Let's hear it for Ozzy and John. Take a little Ozzy. How about John Serio? Back it up, John. Cesar Benito on the bass. Cesar Benito. Did I forget anybody? Oh yeah, my best friend. Al Belfiore on the drums, keeping the beat. Oh yeah, did I forget Joey? Joey. Oh yeah, I gotta ask you a question. I'm gonna ask Dennis this. Dennis, let me ask you a question. Are you ready for a little love?
I'm always ready for a little love.
Well, then if you want love, you gotta have a little Barry White.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. That was the sounds of the Just Nuts Band. And from WVOX Radio and host of tonight's show, This is Rock and Roll, we have Mr. Dennis, Dion Nardone.
Well, hello, Mary. How are you?
How are you?
Good to see you. And yes, this is rock and roll. And I got to tell you, first of all, what an outfit you got on today. Well, yeah, a snow leopard? Yeah. What you call it? Anyway, you look gorgeous. Thank you for the intro. And I got to tell you, very excited about tonight's show. We're backstage. We're in Woodlands High School, Greenburgh, New York. And this is a concert. And it's put on by the Greenburgh Fire Department. It's a fundraiser, and I am very excited because we got the fabulous Dubs, and what a great group. In fact, let's say hello to one of our firefighters. What do you think?
Hi, yeah, sure.
Chip, come on in there.
How you doing?
Hi,
Good
how
to
are
see
you?
you.
Say nice to meet you, Mary.
Thank you.
You know Mary?
Now I do.
Okay. Anyway, thank you so very much for being part of this, allowing me to be part of this great fundraiser. And so we've been doing this now for a couple of years. But we have new guys on board. Yourself, Matt. And so we're looking forward to a great show tonight. What do you think?
Well, you always bring in a great crowd. Not only does this fundraiser been going on for years, but incorporating you into it, you've been able to bring to the people, and we get more people due to your popularity. Mm-hmm. So we like having you here, that's for sure.
We sure enjoy coming. Hey, you got two more firefighters. Come on, bring them in here. Introduce who you have here, please.
Here we have Matt Lowry, who's actually the treasurer of
Hello, Matt.
Greenburgh.
How are you?
And Angel.
Angel.
Is
How you
the
doing? How you doing?
trustee for
Hello.
Fairview Fire Department.
Now, Angel's in the right mood for our Bronx TV show because he has a Yankee hat on. And Matt, great job putting all together, communication. Say a few words.
Appreciate it. I just want to thank everybody for coming out. I mean, you do a great job too, Dennis, and the bands are great, and we just really appreciate everything you guys do for us.
Well, we got a good crowd out there, and we're looking forward to a great show tonight. So we're backstage right now, and looking forward to it. We have a great lineup. We have Valerie and Sean. We have Cadillac Chris. We have the Just Nuts Band, Tommy Pipes McDonald with his orchestra and his kids, and of course the fabulous Dubs. So what's with the Yankee hat?
You big Yankee fan. New York. Go New York.
How long have you been a firefighter?
17 years.
Really?
Yeah,
You look like you're 17 years old.
41 years old.
God bless you. Anyway, thank you guys for your service. Thank you for having us. Looking forward to another great show, and hope you have us back next year.
Oh, we're definitely going to have you back. So we're going to head to the front and let the people in, and you guys have a good show.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's get ready for the show. And once again, what a great lineup. My name's Dennis Dion Nardone. Let's get on stage for the show.
They say alone, pay the rent before it's earned. Our money's all been spent. Well, I don't know if all that's true, 'cause you got me, and baby, I got you. Babe, I got you, babe. I got you, babe. They say our love won't pay the rent before it's earned. Our money's all been spent. I guess that's so we don't have a part. At least I'm sure of all the things we got. Yes, it's you. Yes, it's you. And I will always love you. So if you want me, take me as I am. Here I stand, just a plain and simple Joe. I'm not perfect, nor do I claim to be so. So if you want me, take me as
Yes, we are backstage, and we are heading towards the dressing room for the fabulous Dubs. Could this be magic? Don't ask me to be lonely. Chapel of Dreams. We're going to go into their dressing room, and we're going to speak to them and ask them about how it all started back around 1956 with the fabulous Dubs. Come on, join me. Let's go into the dressing room.
You know you make me wanna keep my heels up, hold my hands up, hold my head down. Come on now, don't get to say yeah. Don't get to say yeah. Say it right now, it's a come on, say it loud and yeah. Come on now, say that you love me, say that you need me, say that you want me, you're gonna leave me. Come on now, come on now, come on now. I still remember when you loved me at 9 years old. Hey, yeah, I was a fool to you from the bottom of my soul. Hey, yeah, but now that you're grown up, I said you're old enough to know. Hey, yeah, you gonna leave me. I said you wanna let me go. I want you to know that I want you to know right now. You've been good to me, baby. Better than I've been to myself. Hey, and if you ever leave me, I know nobody else. Hey, said I want you to know. Hey, I said I want you to know right now. You know you make me wanna take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. Everybody now, come on. Hey, hey, hey,
We are backstage. We're in the dressing room with the fabulous Dubs. And my name is Dennis Dion Nardone. And this is a great honor to speak to this fine gentleman who started the Dubs way back when, around 1956. Is that right, Cleveland? This is Cleveland Stills of the Dubs, and from Harlem, New York. And refresh my memory now. I'm going to ask you this. The Dubs started, there was two groups that got together, and I forget the names, but these two groups kind of got together, picked a couple of singers from each one, right?
Steel Tones.
Mm-hmm.
And well, we had Marvels.
That was the name when you guys finally got together, called it the Marvels.
Marvels was Richard Blandon, and Cleveland Still with the other group.
Now, Richard Blandon was the lead singer at the time, and you were you first tenor at the time?
I was doing some lead, and when I went with Richard, I started doing first tenor.
Okay, so now we changed the name to the Dubs, and Richard Blandon on lead, and the first song was Please Don't Ask Me to Be Lonely.
I Won't Have You Breaking My Heart. That was our first.
That was your first recording song. But your big hit, first hit, was Please Don't Ask Me to Be Lonely?
Yes, Don't Ask Me to Be Lonely.
All right, now, of course, the Dubs went on to many, many other hits. Could This Be Magic's the big hit, and Chapel of Dreams, and you guys did some other great songs. But how have you obtained all this time since 1956 to still get on stage? You must love it in your heart, Cleveland.
I do love it. I love it. And I push very hard sometimes to get out there just to make people happy. And believe me, if they're not happy, I'm not happy.
There you go. And you guys do a great job, the dubs of today. And do you have a favorite dub song?
Could this be magic?
Could This Be Magic? Now, how many records did I sell? 2, 3, 5, 6 million?
I really don't know. They wouldn't let me count.
They wouldn't let you count. So anyway, so many years since about 1956, like I said.
Yes, 1956.
Well, listen, man, you keep rocking. I'm gonna find your other members. Where'd they go? Let's bring in your new lead singer. It's been around for a few years. What a great voice, Leslie. Where are you? Come over here, Leslie. Get Leslie in here. Leslie Anderson, tremendous talent, tremendous voice. Now, how many years you been with the Dubs?
This year, October, turned 33 years.
You singing 33 years with the Dubs? Wow. Now, how did you find your way to the Dubs?
Well, I was walking down the street one night, minding my own business, trying to go home.
Is this in Harlem?
In Harlem. And I happened to see some guys singing a cappella. And I stopped.
That's the way it was back then, on the corner.
Yeah, I just moved to New York, and they were singing a cappella. It was a summer night, and I just stopped to listen, and curiosity got me. I asked if I could join, and they said if I could find a spot. So I found a spot, and at the end of it, one of the guys that was singing there was BJ. BJ Jones, the incomparable BJ.
Yes.
And he asked, we talked, and he asked me if I knew about the Dubs. Of course I knew about the Dubs. I grew up on the Dubs, and he said that him and Cleaver were in the process of putting the Dubs back together, and he asked if I was interested in coming down to audition.
Now, the guy from Alabama.
Haven't let me go home since.
No, 33 years later. That fine singer from Alabama, Richard Blandon, that's basically how he started. These guys got together back then. He walked in, and he started singing, and they said, hey, you are lead singer.
That's what happened.
Now, you had to fill some big shoes, but you got a great voice, great talent, and you've carried the sound of the Dubs all these years.
Yeah, I'm blessed. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
I'm just blessed.
And you have a favorite Dub song?
No, I don't. I always say that, of course, Could This Be Magic, Chapel of Dreams, but one of my favorites is Wherever You Are.
Wherever You Are. That's a great song. Well, listen, man, keep rocking. Looking forward to the concert tonight. And, of course, I see during the sound checks, you got a few extra moves with those feet.
Yeah, man, the knees are getting better, man. They were
very good.
bad, but they're starting to, they're limbering up.
All right, let's bring in Bobby Baby. Excuse me. Bring in Davy Baby here. Come here. Baby, Davy, whatever they call him.
I'm the baby.
Now, we just had you on TV last week with Sonny Turner.
Yes, sir.
Now, you must have a great voice to be singing with a couple of groups.
Well, I'm the baby, so that I do what they tell me to do. They like that. They know.
Oh, okay.
They like
And
take orders.
Now, how long have you been with the Dubs?
The Dubs has been about, 3-4 years now, huh?
Yeah,
really. About 3 or 4 years.
What do you have, a second tenor?
First, actually, I'm trying to fill in for Spider-Man, which is a tough thing, man. It's tough.
Yeah.
But they teaching me a lot, actually.
Yeah. Now, how'd you get on the music scene? All of a sudden, here you are singing with this group, that group. You must have a little talent.
Well, I came to do gospel, and I hooked up with a guy named Tyrone Thomas, and he knew Ray Smith of the Jarmels.
Okay.
And so the Jarmels came back, and they gave me a shot. So here I am.
Well, you're enjoying it, right?
Yes, I am learning.
You love singing on stage.
That's right. I'm gonna keep it up.
When you come on my radio show.
When you need me.
Anytime, baby. It's always open to you.
Supposed to be, right?
Yeah. All right, you keep rocking because you're the best. Now, where's that fine gentleman? I know this guy a long time. Used to see him.
Mr. Bass.
Yeah, Mr. Bass. And seen this man out in Long Island and with Little Sammy.
Yes.
And renditions. And the first time I heard you was on Don K. Reed Show.
That's right.
And
That's
I said, wow, I had just gotten out of work. I said, what is that group? And they said, if you want to buy a CD, you blah, 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 blah. So I did that the next day. And anyway, you got a great voice. And you've been around a few years, though, right?
Yes.
How long have you been singing?
I've been singing for about 60-something years.
Oh, that's you're a rookie now, right?
Yes.
And, of course, the renditions, as I mentioned, Little Sammy out there. And how long have you been with the Dubs?
I've been with the Dubs for about a year or so.
Mm-hmm. You enjoying these guys there? It's a great group.
I'll tell you, it's very interesting because I was used to singing with like doo-wop groups and groups that didn't have that much fame, where the Dubs have a history and a lot of fame. So it's a really great thing for me, to be noticed. to be noticed on
to
the
be
street.
noticed. Nothing wrong with being noticed. And, well, that great bass voice and these great songs by the Dubs. I mean, they got some great hits. And besides the hits, Be Sure My Love, what a great song.
Well, I was waiting for you to ask me my favorite song.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
mine.
Oh, okay.
Because I started.
Oh, right. So how's it start?
You know.
Be Sure My Love. That is a great song. I play it all the time on my radio show. And so I enjoy it. But anyway, I love your medal here. And I love your vest. You look good. Good to see you. Keep rocking with the Dubs.
I will.
And tell you, one of the best groups out on the circuit.
Thank you for this opportunity to perform for you.
Oh, thank you. We're going to do more of it, too. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to go to the video. We're going to see how the Dubs sound on stage. My name's Dennis Dion Nardone. Let's go to the monitor. Let's see what's happening with the Dubs on stage.
Yeah. Here we go. Are we ready? Everybody in the house that can remember. Could this be magic? My dear, my heart is overflow. Could this be magic? Loving you so. Could this be magic, my dear? Having your love, my prayers were answered. So far from above, I thought that it would be just a memory to linger in my heart with pain. But to my surprise, I opened up my eyes and I'm with you once again. Could this be magic, my dear? Having your love. If this is magic, then magic is mine. Could this be magic? Then magic is mine.
What you doing out there? I see those moves you're making. I'm here to let you know, baby, cause I'm the one. So my name is Vic and I'm really slick. And I pose my realities and I do them really quick. When I'm on the job, putting on the show, cause I'm looking bold out like another Rambo.
Hey Al, I got an idea.